the old ghosts are popping up for the Toronto Maple Leafs as they once again will try to put away the Ottawa Senators in game number 6. And look, there's a lot of conversations that have been happening around Toronto over the last little bit, and for obvious reasons, because everything that you were concerned about and every problem that the Leafs have had playoff-wise in the last forever weren't showing up in the first 2 games of this series, right? Like they were capitalizing on opportunities. They were scoring well on the power play. They were defending really effectively. Like everything that they kind of struggled with in playoffs past, they were able to erase those, even though it's against an Ottawa team that's kind of finding their legs a little bit. That all went away in the last game. Great opportunities, couldn't capitalize. Sounds familiar for this team, right? Power play chances, couldn't capitalize. Sounds kind of familiar, right? It's all the old ghosts that are popping back up in this particular one. And so, holy cow. Like, it is weird for the team not facing elimination to have the most pressure on them going into a game. But my goodness, if Ottawa gets this one. And right, you can see, because you are now in Ottawa. It is now, like, you are on the home ice of the Sens. And now if you lose it, you have to come back to a very, very nervous, whatever they call Toronto's arena now. Scotiabank something, probably. There are, again, a lot of old things that are kind of popping up. And you could see Matthews talking to himself as that game went on when he has the great look and he ends up hitting the post. It's so that they need to come out tonight and just make a statement and just put Ottawa away. On the Sens side, I love the effort that they showed in Game 5. I have been a little bit critical of what they have done in the postseason so far. I hadn't aside from Brady Tkachuk, I really didn't like much of their games. Batherson's been around it too, but I didn't love much of their games. But everyone came out to play in that Game 5 with their season on the line. And while I've been more impressed with Montreal than I have been with Ottawa in this series, I still think that Ottawa now kind of found another level that they could get to. And I still think they have more that they can give. I still, like, Stützle has been quiet. Tkachuk has been really good. Batherson, I think, has been around it and just hasn't been able to kind of finish some of those chances. But I think Giroux has been quiet as well. Cousins gets his first. And, these are guys who you just kind of expect to have a little bit more. And I don't think they've even reached what the regular season capacity would be for them. So if they can find that next level tonight and really start to push this Toronto team, I think that there is going to be a lot of concern from a lot of different spots on social media, and certainly from the folks out in the biggest city in Canada. So look, again, obviously the actual pressure is on Ottawa to not get eliminated from this game, but and there will be more time to have these discussions if it actually happens. But I talked about it on our video game stream yesterday. I genuinely have no idea what Toronto does if they blow this one. Like, at that point, it is like the Travis Scott Sage from the Elimination Chamber. That he did that at the Rogers Center. Now he needs to just go through the entire Air Canada Center and try to do that, because that would be just some kind of weird voodoo that you would never, ever want around your hockey club. But that's kind of what it is right now out in Leafland. Going to continue talking about the Stanley Cup playoffs, but a reminder that we do go live here on YouTube as well as Twitch and Kick. So make sure you hit that bell button on YouTube to get notified for when we are going live and when new videos are popping up, because there's a lot coming out here from Couch Potato Diary.